All right, folks, we are back for another week of fantasy football. We are here with Dylan Dickerdown Haas, aka known as Bank Flows himself. Finally, man, we have you on here. You are 12-0. It has been 6 weeks now into the year. You've made the highest scoring list. How we feeling, brother? I mean, I know you're good this whole time, this whole year, but how we
I'm
doing?
feeling good, man. It was bound to happen eventually. I think we all knew that. Um, fact, it took 6 weeks for it to happen, but it happened nonetheless.
Mm. Fair
Um,
enough. Well, let's get right into it here. Starting off, let's look at your quarterbacks. You got Jaden Daniels here, pretty solid week, but also you got Joe Burrow. So two very solid quarterbacks
yeah,
in your lineup. And I mean, Jaden Daniels was definitely the right player to play this week.
yeah.
Had a good game, 24 for 35, 270, two touchdowns, couple rushing carries. I mean, what's the plan with the quarterback going forward? You got to trade? You got to trade in the mix, or are you just
I'd
gonna?
consider letting go of Burrow for
Hmm.
sure. Like I considered him this week. He had a pretty easy matchup against the fucking Giants because they
Hmm.
suck. But chose Daniels. I knew he's good for 20. He gave me 20 and
Hmm.
more. So that's consistency right there.
All
Um,
right, that's good to hear. We'll
so
go
that's
right
my
now.
go-to for sure.
Yeah, yeah. Right now, you say Jane Downs your QB1.
Yep.
Oh, that
That's
sucks
my
because
guy.
that sucks, man. I'd like him on my team.
You can
Let's
have Burrow.
let's just ignore this team. Nah, I want the double stack with Terry.
That's fair.
Let's move right into the running back room. I will straight up start off with this by saying I hated Alvin Kamara this year, and he has completely proved me wrong. Let's see what are his stats here. No complaints here. 40 bomb in
None.
there. Some solid,
None.
pretty solid, consistent weeks out of him.
Consistency all around.
Uh, Antonio Gibson, I know it's a late pickup, so we'll keep that. We'll put a pin in that. But
Yeah, he's already dropped off the
yeah,
squad.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. We
Thought Ramondre was out, needed a QB or
yeah,
running back,
yeah,
sorry.
yeah. And I
Uh,
mean, your main guy Kyron. I mean, he's down there on a bye, so even without Kyron Williams, you still put up 140 points roughly. I mean, how you feeling
yeah,
about the running back room when Kyron comes back?
I'm feeling good. I am currently hunting for a little more depth at running back. So I
Mm,
think if I do make a trade, which I really don't think I need to,
mm,
I think it's gonna be for a running back.
That's people who watch this video on the league. Note that. Note that. All right. He is back from injury. AJ Brown. Honestly, the most consistent number you'll probably get out of him. 20 points, 6 for 9 on his catches for 116 yards and a touchdown. Obviously, you cap it off. I mean, you ran it back again. You had him last year. How are we feeling right now?
It's my guy. It's been my guy.
Mm,
Will always
mm,
be my guy. So
mm.
it's about what I gotta say for that.
I love it.
But
Let's move on and let's do
go.
T, Chris Godwin, and Debo all in one. And me personally, I did not like a lot of these guys at the beginning of the year, but it seems to prove that I know nothing about fantasy football. So talk to me about your receiver depth here. It looks pretty damn good to me.
Yeah, no. I love Godwin. That was the steal of the draft for me.
Mm.
It's 11 targets. I think shit, did Evans get he was hurt for a little bit of the game, right? Not long. He came back in, I think, but I think he did go out for a little bit. So that helped with that. Um T. Higgins, I like. It's kind of hit or miss though.
Yeah.
Very hit or miss. Um, Kind of depends who's getting the touches there. I feel like the Bengals kind of throw to whoever. They don't really have a go-to option necessarily.
Mm.
But yeah, I like Higgins. That man's a
All right.
beast.
Yeah, consistent option for the flex at least. I like it.
Then yeah, Debo got a little. I'll give it to you. I guess I could say I got a little lucky with that this week. Yeah,
it
you could say
it
that.
didn't it did not matter in the long run, brother. It did not
No,
matter.
no.
You well, it might have mattered for your highest score, but I mean when you got a good team, players perform like that, and that's all we can say. And he
Yeah,
looks like he's back to his versatile ways, getting a couple carries in there. Not a lot of yards, but the receiving is where it was at with that big 70 yarder.
made
So
that big play.
yeah, I mean, So far, the only weak spot might be lack of depth on the running back, and then maybe your tight end. I mean, how are we feeling about Ferguson here?
Feel good about Ferguson. Be sure. Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm
No,
not worried about that. I feel like with most tight ends, they can put up 15 or put up two. So tight
I
end is
like
one position I'm not too
I
worried
like
about.
that. I like the confidence there. And I mean,
Also
this guy.
got Goddard on the bench too, who's
Oh,
another
shoot. Yeah, I
decent
didn't even
option.
see. Yeah, I didn't even see that. So, and I mean, he's in it with the injury. Speaking of which, we'll go right into this right now. You are currently looking to trade Jerry Judy, who's now the receiver one on the Browns, and Khalil Shakir. What's
We
up?
can package those two for a running back. So
So you are in the market for a running back. I see you got Zamir White on your bench, but obviously Kyler is the go-to guy there.
yes, sir.
All right, all right. I love it. And obviously we got the main reason he is on your team because clearly because of your name, Dicker down here.
Yeah, still put up some numbers for a fucking kicker too.
I know, can't.
Yeah, but he's solely there for the name. I don't give a shit about my kicker and
Well, good
never will.
thing. Yeah, good thing kickers and defense don't give a shit. I mean, you got pretty good points, honestly, out of your
No,
defense.
I got good points out of both of them for what I
Yeah,
can get.
yeah,
So
12 points out of those with our settings. You can't complain there. Let's see what else. Is there any other things you're looking to do, whether that's upgrading players or certain positions at all? Are you looking for that towards your playoff stretch?
well, I still have, I don't know, kind of wait for injuries to happen as they occur, and then I'll capitalize on those. I still
Mm,
got pretty much all my fantasy bucks. So
yeah, that's
if
nice.
some people are down to their final 300, I'm still cooking with
Yeah,
900.
yeah,
So
you can also use that in asset trade, so that's a good point.
yeah.
Uh, I want you to respond to this question that I got from one of the commissioners, whose name is Tyler. He said, "Please tell him that everyone on his team has unfavorable matchups during our playoff runs." Would you like to expand on that at all right now, or are we just focus week by week?
To go off that, I really don't give a shit. All my guys are dogs. They're gonna get it done regardless. So fuck whatever you gotta say, Ty. They're some dogs. They're gonna
I
get
think
it
that's
done.
I think that's a confident answer. I mean, we're gonna keep on glazing this guy. He is 12-0. We had someone like this last year who had a very good start and just capped off a very good year overall. He was Tiggy. He did have a bad year so far this year, but from what happened last year, it's looking pretty good for Dylan here, as Tiggy did win it last year with I think losing like normally like 5 games, and Dylan's on track to beat that. So I mean, I got nothing else for you, Dylan. Do you have any comments about anyone on in the league or questions to me?
Hmm. I would just like to point out that Ryan, you fucking suck at fantasy if you watch this. There's a reason that's my profile photo. You put up like 60 points again this week, which is insane. How do you even do that? Um, that's really the only like person I wanted to comment on in the league. Hopefully he watches.
All right.
Give
Well,
me Brees Hall, Ryan. I'll do whatever.
oh, you heard it here first, Ryan. He will give you Jerry Judy and Khalil Shakir for Brees Hall. Mark it down.
Right, that thing. Ryan wanted AJ Brown and fucking who else?
Oh, we got we got we
Something
got
like that. Something crazy.
yeah, I
I
even
know Ryan won't give him up.
I
Even I don't know. He's got to do something though. Otherwise, his team's just gonna keep shit in the bed. So
I mean, yeah. While we have you, let's just go over his toilet bowl
I
matchup.
guess he did get up to 86 because Lazard and Brees did go off. I will say
Yeah, I wouldn't say Lazard went off. I would say
he
he
just
was
caught a
more.
lucky Hail Mary. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Brees. Yeah, it's not what you want to see out of James Conner. Brees saw a very solid week. He's got a lot
also
of faith in these random
take
fucking
James
games.
Conner.
Yeah, yeah.
Ryan, come on, let's work, dude. I'm
There we
trying.
go. There we go. We have potential trade there. Personally, I think it'd be a good trade for both sides, but we'll leave it at that. I mean, because you're relying on a lot of receiver threes right now, Ryan. Maybe even maybe receiver twos.
Receiver ones.
Which Dylan has one now? Jerry Duty.
I
Ooh,
think it's
Cole.
a good value for Ryan, but
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't help when he puts Cole Kmet on his bench and he drops 22 points. So
yeah,
I
tough
think,
luck, tough luck. But we got the losers
yeah,
interview to talk about all this.
yeah. I just think going forward every week, I'm just gonna have the highest score just talk shit about Ryan just
Yeah,
because
I
we've been
kind of
on that
enjoy
streak.
it.
Yeah, we've been on that streak for about 3 or 4 weeks now. So I also took his job, so I basically shit on him every week.
Dude couldn't even record a Zoom with audio. Fuck is this?
All right, well, Dylan, final call. I do not have any more questions for you. Do you have any more for me or comments besides Ryan sucks?
Um, hmm, not really. No, I think I got a pretty good matchups in the coming weeks.
Oh yeah, who
Looking
do you
forward to
play next
those.
week?
Play Dudsy.
Oh yeah, you play
Um,
Dudley. Well, right now you're projected to win, and that's
yeah,
without any roster moves. So
yeah, and that's highest projected score. Well, I
without
guess
even, yeah, without even
without a
taking
kicker
into
right
line.
now,
Yeah.
or without a defense. I meant.
So it looks like we're on track to potentially see you again this upcoming next Tuesday.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
go 14-0. We'll see. 13-1 at the least, I think. We'll see. I don't want to jinx anything, so I'll knock on
No,
wood
not
for it.
jinxing anything.
No, we don't need that. We do not.
Favorable matchups. Week 8 got Tiggy. So
Yeah, you make sure to send the GG text after that game.
yeah, I think I'll have to.
All
But
right,
yeah, that's about all I have to say.
perfect. Well, I'll see you later, Dill. You have a good week. Thank you
Yeah,
again. It's an
yeah.
honor to talk to you as a highest score, man. You have a good one.